Hello, this is Candace with MySpockLife.com. I just want to share why I love libraries. I've talked before about why I enjoy reading so much and the importance of reading. Well, of course, that ties hand in hand with why I love libraries. Bean and I travel a lot, and it's always a pleasure to be able to find a library. However, there is one thing that I just found that was kind of troubling to me. We went to Morocco, and I know it is not as rich a country as some of the other countries that we happened to visit, but there was one library in the city that we visited, and it was closed for repairs. I asked if there were others, and the people said it was far, far away, and that just made me sad. Not as many as you would expect for the neighborhood. I have found that in many places in the United States, when we were in Chicago, when we visited places in Texas, in Georgia, in New York as well. I think it's just that parents of color might be so busy earning a living and trying to provide for their children that when they come home, they don't think about things like getting the kids out of the house and getting them into a book. I don't know. If you have another idea, you can leave it in the comments below. This is something that I have found that saddens me. Bean and I have seen so many great things by going to the events in our library or at a library that was in the city that we happened to visit. We have seen puppet shows. We have seen birds of prey from nature centers. We have seen Latin American storytelling events, just fascinating events. And normally we are the only people of color in the audience. Why? One thing that struck me when I did a small tour of the New York Public Library is how the tour guide said that back in the 1940s and even before that, during the Depression, people would come and spend all day at the library. And one man thanked the library because he didn't have money to go and get a formal education, but he was able to educate himself with the information that he learned at the library. Now, many people who don't have money spend their days sitting on the corner, laying in their bed, talking about how bad their conditions are when the library is right there. And I know it's a different mindset that they have than what I have. However, education does not need to be expensive. It's free, especially if you have a local library in your city, in your neighborhood, even in your state. Libraries are precious to me. Libraries are something that we should take advantage of wherever we are and whenever we find the time, because they hold a wealth of information, and the books there contain so many worlds just waiting to be explored. So I will continue to go to the library. I will continue to take my daughter to the library. We will go to events. We will read books. I will sit and look at magazines and have small conversations with people passing through. I will enjoy it, and we will grow and we will learn, and I hope that you do as well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.